Hello, and welcome to the William Street Swap Shop. I'm one of the co-hosts, Zach White.
And I am the other co-host, Matt Hutchinson. We want to thank you for welcoming us into your homes today, letting us be a part of your journey, and
Yes.
we invite you to be a part of ours.
It's going to be a great show. We both got up early this morning to work on the graphics and to have a little pre-production meeting. This is our first episode. We discussed this on Tuesday tea time with Matt Harrigan, but now we're off on our own, like little birds out of a nest, without its mother or father bird. So please,
We actually do have a father bird, though. We have the picture of your dad that we decided we're going to cut to if things go bad.
yes.
Can we cut to my laptop real quick? I just don't want to throw a curse. There's Zach's dad.
Yep.
When things are going bad, we're just going to ask to cut to him and seek wisdom in his age and
Right.
composure.
Now, this show is all about audience participation. We really want to reach everybody out there in the internet and on Twitch. So if you could please call in and email us your swaps. So the whole idea of this show is you call in or send us a picture via email of an item that you know, that has been valuable to you, that something that you appreciated once, and now you're looking to get rid of it to clear some space for a new item.
You no longer appreciate it.
Yes.
Or maybe you do, but you want it to go to a home where it could be appreciated more.
Yes, and we are here to help act as almost a trade route, like the Silk Road or the Dark Net. So we will be the ones to take your item, put it out there for others to see it, and let them trade with you, and we will just be the third min, or the
Yeah.
third
Call
persons. And we already have a call,
it's
so
good
let's
to-
start it off with that. Hello.
Yeah, we got a call right away.
Welcome to
Hey.
the William Street Swap Shop. Who's calling in, and what's your name?
Hi. Very excited about this first episode.
Oh, great. Thank
Thanks
you.
so much.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, it's Neatrist from Twitch.
Meet Riff.
Oh, okay, Meat Wrist, yeah. From Phoenix, correct?
Yes, that's me.
All right.
How's it going, buddy?
It's going okay. I'm at work.
Okay.
So it could be going a little bit better, but I'm with you guys, so
Okay.
it's helping.
If you need to cover, like if someone's walking in, you can just switch topics to something professional sounding,
Right.
and we'll just roll
So
with
I've
that.
got myself set up in a little fishbowl office inside of on our floor,
Oh, that
and I'm
sounds
just
great.
I'm tucked back in the back. I've got my laptop facing me, so it looks like I'm doing something.
Okay. So we'll have a
All right.
code word, like Matt said. So when someone comes to you and says, "Meet Wrist, could you please work on this for us?" Just say, "Yes, I'll get those invoices processed pronto,"
Yeah.
and
That's
we'll go along with it.
exactly-
We'll
yeah.
act as clients in a business conversation with you because Matt and I are both businessmen. We've come from a business background,
Yeah.
and we'll get a little
you guys
bit more
look
about
very professional.
ourselves.
We're actually taking a
you.
large pay cut to do this job, which is more like a passion thing for us.
Exactly. I love items. Since I've been alive, I've used items, and I have a vast appreciation for seeing other people's faces light up when they find something that really just speaks to them, whether it's a chair or a set of baseball cards or an old DVD or VHS tape. So we're here to make that our passion.
Yeah.
And we understand you have a set of pins. Let's get
do,
right
I
down
do,
to the
I-
brass tacks.
Yeah, we want to talk
And
about
that
this.
makes
You originally had. Well, let's just talk about the two pins you're looking to barter or sell to an interested fellow viewer, I guess.
Yes.
You want to talk about
I'm
these? Is
willing
there-
to, well, first I'll say I'm willing to entertain any offers, and
Okay. Well,
I
those
feel like the value of the pins will speak for themselves once they're shown.
they are being shown right now, and I have to say, I love every single one of those pins. I would
Okay.
wear all three.
I'm happy to hear that. A little backstory on these pins. I live out here in Phoenix, and as you may or may not know, people who live out here like to ride motorcycles around. It's kind of a flat. Living in Phoenix, Phoenix is flat.
Do you have a
And,
motorcycle?
I do not. I would like to build one in the future, but
How the heck are you gonna? Well, see, if you swap enough items, you could swap them out for parts to build your own
see,
motorcycle.
now you're getting okay. That's my
Yeah.
thought process here.
Yeah.
So
Well,
everyone else out there,
I
sorry,
have a
keep
friend
going.
who-
Keep going.
I have a friend who has a father who plays in a Bon Jovi cover band, and she invited us to said show at a motorcycle convention. And at said motorcycle convention, there was a booth, a nice little lady who had a huge collection of pins, and I bought these each for 50 cents a piece.
Wow. So right now we're looking at a value of $1.50.
I mean, that's your perceived value. I
Well,
definitely.
that is the
people-
monetary value, but I would say these are probably worth more now because you wore them. I bet.
Thank
when
you.
were-
Yeah.
Thank
Oh, you're welcome.
I mean, the name of the game is finding an undervalued gem, and then seeing how you can leverage it into something a little more what you want, like a motorcycle part.
Yeah.
Well, and maybe there's a really, really big Judas Priest fan out there that sees this and says, "Wow, I've been looking for that pin for so long. It's here
Right.
now."
Yes. Now I love the I hate school one because I think that's just perfect for people who wear pins. They're rebelling against society. They think it's like
Yeah.
a punk rock thing to do, and they hate school. I mean, what more punk rock thing is there to hate school?
Has there been a moment in your life where you've hated school the most, where that pin would have been the most appropriate sentiment?
Look at how it's in red.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, that is, and
There
it's
you go.
underlined too. It's like I'm saying
Um,
I hate school.
Well, this specific thing, I hate this.
Right.
Yeah.
What about the Kiss My Grits? I noticed the S on that pin is missing some color.
That's partially why I purchased it. I did like the imperfection aspect of it, and I actually added a few more imperfections because I had it on a backpack strap for a little while, and as you can see, there's a couple scuffs.
Okay.
I threw it in just because I know you guys are in Atlanta, and
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
you know, you guys are in the Southeast, and people from that region kind of have an appreciation for grits. And out here on the West Coast, I talk to people about them, and they look at me with a confused face. A lot of them don't know what the hell grits are.
So in the Phoenix, probably a pin, someone wearing a pin, instead of saying Kiss My Grits, they would have one that said I hate grits, probably.
Or kiss
Perhaps.
my agave.
Mm-hmm.
Or my burrito or taco, yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
So you see this as $1.50, or
That's
you
the
purchased
power,
this.
but that's I wanted to get into this a little bit. Like part of the power of the show is our national, actually global reach.
Yes.
So people probably are at home saying, why would I want to, post this to William Street Swap Shop when I can just do it on Craigslist locally? You just won't get the reach. You don't get the salesmanship.
No.
I think we're going to add to the process of
Right.
really helping to promote. And yeah, for example, if you're in the Southwest with the grits button, you're kind of screwed. Now
And-
you have an entire audience, not just of Southeasterners who like grits, but around the world.
Yes, we
Probably
are.
in some sort of Southeast Asian cultures, I think they also
Oh,
like grits.
absolutely. And we're being watched by everybody right now around the world because we are being broadcast live on the internet. So,
Yeah,
we,
34
in our
viewers.
professional opinion, we could turn this $1.50 purchase that you made, however many years ago, into something that might be worth $10.50, or maybe even more, because we know that there's.
In my mind, even, it doesn't even need to be worth that much, actually. Like, if I see something that I feel is, like, worth that much in my mind.
Because it
you know, I
means
could
that much
create
to
that.
you that you would.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
are you willing to part with these? Would you be willing to part with these for the right trade?
Yeah, for the right bargain, I am definitely willing to part. Let's see if anybody else has something to barter.
Yeah,
Okay.
and just to remind everyone out there who's watching, if you see these pins and they look like something you'd like to get your hands on, call us,
Yes.
email us at
Williams.swap@gmail.com.
and let us know what you'd want to trade for these.
And I believe our phone number, we can read them off as well. Just another heads up. It's let me see here.
413-961-4263.
I'd be willing to hop off the line so you guys can entertain other callers, other offers.
Okay. Well, that would
So
be great.
I'll do that, and
It's very thoughtful
I'll
of
take
you.
I'll take my comments on Twitch.
Well, thank you. That's very thoughtful. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for sending us in the picture of the pins.
Yeah.
You're not
And
a
that's-
pin in my side.
Oh, I appreciate that. And also, I feel like your episode of Crosswords was very highly underrated. I know it's a different show, but I feel like I need to bring it up. I really, really appreciated your hand-drawn crosswords. I gave you a lot of flack in the beginning,
Oh,
but you've definitely you've proven yourself as a staple of the.
I like that it's
adult
underrated. Like,
online community.
is there like a Rotten Tomatoes for the crossword show, and like that one is?
That will be our next new show. We'll have a critic show where we just critique other shows that are on the air. But thank you. I'd love to come down to Phoenix sometime and hang out with you. And maybe wear these pins together if no one swaps them out.
We'd be happy to have you over here.
I'd love to stay with
take
you.
it easy, guys.
All right, thank you.
All right. Good luck.
Have a great day.
Sound like he was getting busted at work.
I think so.
In the
They're
last
probably
minute there.
said, "Meet wrist. We need you to go run some errands for us." And
Right. He's trying to play it cool, but he's
Yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So see ya, guys."
Yeah, you should.
Or else
You
he
should
was
totally
just sick
come
of talking.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And probably crosswords at his work is code for stocks or quarter for profits or
Yeah.
something along those lines. Because I know that because I used to be a businessman.
Yeah.
And here I am helping people out get items, procure items. This show is going to be an adventure, not just for the viewer sending in an item and getting something magical in return, but we will be taking you all across the world of items, miscellaneous things that you might have thought that you never needed, and now you find out you do need them, and you need us. Hello, welcome to the William Street Swap Shop. This is Zach and Matt. Who's calling in?
Hey, Zach, it's Cash.
Hey,
Calling
Cash. What's up, bro?
How
How's it
you doing,
going?
Cash? Good to hear from you.
It's going pretty well, going pretty good. Just sent you guys an email of one of my most prized Adult Swim possessions that I have.
I'm looking at it right now, and it's very like a time tunnel because there's us on a screenshot behind it, which is
That's a neat picture.
yeah.
And you took the time to put in two, I see. You took one on a front and a profile. Almost like the hat is wanted for a crime. Could we maybe bring that up on our
I'm
screen?
sure he'd want it in some solar system.
Yeah. Well, and I see
Go
you have
ahead
a pin
and,
on that. That's okay. So right now the viewers can't see it, but it's a picture of a hat from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Very popular. People love to wear them. I would say this is worth a whole bunch of money because you will get many compliments in this hat. I know because I've seen people get compliments. Looks a little worn.
But it comes with an official Adult Swim button.
Oh, well, there we go. Buttons are really cool now.
Buttons are trending today.
What does the button say?
It says Adult Swim.
Oh, interesting.
Nice. So you're actually giving our stuff back to us after it's like a bird coming home sort of thing, or it's being
Not
broadcast.
necessarily, but I just figured that this is definitely, it's got a lot of memories with me, but I mean, it's one of those items that I feel like somebody else would probably wear it and enjoy it more than I can.
Okay.
Looks like maybe you mowed some lawns in it. What kind of things did you do in it?
Yeah.
Well, actually, the interesting thing is that I won it at one of your stands at the Bonnaroo
Oh, yes.
Bonnaroo Music Festival.
Yes, I volunteered. I was working for one of our stands there at the time. So,
Yeah, you guys did a really great job with that.
well, I'm going to pretend
a
that
lot.
I did all of the work and say thank you. So the hat, what did you do with it, though, after you wore it? It looks like it did have some wear out of it. It looks like like Matt said, you might have mowed some lawns, cleaned out some attics, maybe did some late night runs somewhere. Past
Tell
my
us
bedtime.
about your happiest memory in it, and then maybe the saddest memory in it.
Well, I think the happiest memory that I have is definitely just going to the concert with all my friends. You know, it was a 19th birthday, no parents, you know, so we had free
Wicked.
reign. And
That's really wicked.
it got a little bit ridiculous.
Really.
Saddest memory, though, was at that same concert, almost ended early because there was some crazy women who were going through all the stuff in our tent while I was over at our neighbors eating hot dogs, and I was like, what should I do? And then all of a sudden I'm getting security involved, and all of our friends are coming back, and it was she thought we had stolen things from her campsite, and it was a little bit confusing, to say the least.
Did they all was forgiven, though, when they saw you wearing that hat? And they said, oh, wait, no, you're a cool guy. You didn't take anything, and security
Probably helped diffuse the situation, I would think, the hat.
No,
Yeah.
these girls were not a Moonanite fan, and I
Oh,
gave them
no.
the biggest bird that I possibly could.
Well, that's good because Well, actually, when people do something wrong or they accuse you of doing something wrong, it's not always great to counter with
Yeah.
violence or
You want
an
to
argument. You should handle it
de-escalate.
right. You should just say, "Hey, could we talk about this? Let's just sit down."
What do you say when you see, like, if you were
True.
somebody's going through your tent? What's your like line you first go to?
Well, I might say
What
a
is the
joke. I
meaning
might
of
think
it?
of something funny to really just break the ice and be like, "Ha, if you want to come in my tent, you should have just asked, and we could have spent some time in there
You should have
tonight."
knocked first.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. The zipper's always open. You could come right on in. But without asking me, could you please, I have personal things in there. I don't want you leaving the door open in case snakes get in. So could you please just not get in my tent, and we'll still hang out. I would love to hang out with you, unless the person is.
Do you think they're going to stick around to hear all that, or what if you got to go like with a more,
Well, then it's
the
just.
situation's hot and
Then you just, you say, you maybe raise your voice a little bit. You say, hey, get away from there.
How about
Yeah.
Don't
No,
touch that. That's not-
no. And then you wave
Just
your
say
hand.
no.
No. And then if I'm wearing my Moonanite hat, I say, respect the hat.
Yeah.
But I would never really give them the finger or flip them off or give them the bird because I think that would just cause them to maybe try and fight me
What
and
about-
take my hat.
What about that's my stuff?
Well, honestly,
That's a
I was
good
just
one.
trying to reference the show. I didn't actually give the bird. I'm not that.
Oh, fair enough.
Could
Well-
you
Yeah, sorry.
pretend that the story ends up with you getting married to the woman in the tent? I'm assuming that
well,
didn't happen,
actually, we
but
are married. She's just in the bathroom right now,
and that was how you met your wife.
and that my children is how I met your horrible mother.
Well, I would never call any woman that name. That's just not right, not respectful or nice.
What are you looking to get for the hat? Like, what do you think? What's your dream barter in this scenario?
My dream barter for this hat?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
What do you
maybe
think
if
of
I
those
could even
pins?
swap it out for the. Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, what did you think of those pins that we just put up on the screen behind us? Do you hate school?
I mean, I honestly thought they'd be perfect to put on my hat, but I
Okay.
think that
and you
you
went to
know it
Bonnaroo.
would be. Yeah,
So you
Bonnaroo
might-
2013.
So are you in from the South or do you live in the South? So you could get
Yes,
that Kiss
I am
My
from
Grits
the South.
button. Okay, you could get the Kiss My Grits button. And if you're a fan of Judas Priest, I'm sure you would love to wear that. It's a great band. They produced a lot of great hits. I bet you would love to wear that pin.
Indeed.
Cool. Well, thanks for calling. We're gonna put your hat in the official swap list, the swap bucket, the swap
Yeah.
mop.
Yeah, no problem.
We'll do a little recap at the end of the night. And
Glad I could be on the show with you guys. You guys are doing a great job.
Well, thank you very much. Please keep watching and tell your friends.
you guys are doing something.
Yeah. Well, we promise to bring more surprises and treats for you. So if you stay tuned, not only will you probably get something worthwhile out of your trade with the hat, but you'll also make some new friends in that exchange.
Part of what we're trying to do is bring people together, not just commodities. So I think we're really not succeeding at that yet, but we're getting there.
It's
So
true.
thanks for the call.
All right. Yeah, no problem, Matt. You guys have a wonderful day.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you. You too.
Have a great time
All right.
on your day off.
So far, I feel like I'm already learning a lot about people
Yeah.
and their, what they've been going through with items that they own.
It's really been lovely chatting with people and finding out about how they obtained their items. And it looks like we have another item right behind us. on
Yeah,
our,
we just
screen.
received one from the official swap shop email from Brother URD.
Brother, you.
This is a poster of the Venom girls. And he says, found this poster clearing out a building, a great gift for anyone who likes women and bodybuilding.
Well, I love both of those things.
So
And I know you're a big, big, big fan of bodybuilding, Matt.
I am. I've lifted my whole life.
Right. And I mean, I think that's how we met that time when we were at the gym, the athletic club together. And you said, hey, bro, can you spot me with some of these weights? And I said, absolutely. And I came over. We did a few curls and did a few reps. And I thought, I really like this guy's physique. I think he's doing a great job with what he's being handled in the gym. And we
You
should
never
hang out.
stopped thinking that.
No, and then we found out we were coworkers, and our friendship blossomed, and here we are talking about that poster. We both really love women.
It's true. So, yeah, this is the next item. This is the most recent item. It's the Venom Girls, and I'm gonna go ahead and invite Brother URD to give us a call if you want to talk about this. If you want to help set the stage. We
So-
know that it was found in an old building.
Right. So
Love to find out what kind of building.
So what?
Was it a warehouse?
Who are the Venom Girls? Do you think? And
Well, if
what
you
do
read the fine print, it says you got
Kenny,
Kenny Chin,
Chrissy Chin,
Figure
I-
Pro, Team ALR.
yeah. And
So
then
I think
Pia
these
Marlin.
are bodybuilders.
Okay. It looks like they just broke out of jail or something. I
Yeah.
wonder if that was their official outfit.
Some
in the
sort
prison.
of female prison
Mhm.
situation, I guess.
Interesting. And I guess they're called Venom Girls because they're poisonous or, might be dangerous to hang out with.
Yeah.
And Matt, I love danger.
I know you do. And I think I don't know if this is allowed, but if you are in a women's prison right now, it seems like a perfect poster you might want to have in your cell to
Yeah.
intimidate other inmates.
I would. Yeah, I would.
So we invite all our female prisoners to give us a ring, and let's make a deal. Maybe you got some sort of authentic gear, like a shiv or something. You could barter for it.
Would it be pretty neat though too also to have this hanging up in the background, maybe where you keep your computer, so when you're Skyping or taking selfies, you could take a picture of you with that poster behind you. And I think people on your social media feeds would just light up. They would think that's great. You'd probably get a lot more likes on social media. So to me, this is worth a lot more than just the material it was printed on.
Yeah.
I mean, you have three beautiful women who were working out, who have toned bodies, in high heels, full
They're
body shots.
Clearly top elite performers in their, respective sport, which I respect a lot.
Would you put this up at your house?
It's
Matt?
hard to be a champion at anything.
You have to.
And this is a group of 3 females who've reached the top.
Now, would you hang this at your home?
I would. I have a little tool area where I put up pennants and
It's a good spot to
sort of
put that. I
mail
think.
stuff. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'd put it there.
Okay. Yeah, I think
In
I
fact,
would love
this
to.
might. Well, no, I don't want to inject myself into this process yet, but I'd be willing to barter something for this poster. I think it's
Okay. Well, that's interesting. That is very interesting because I think I would love to put this in my entertainment room. I have all the
Yeah.
classic posters like the Fight Club
Yeah.
and the Boondock Saints, and I have all my movies lined up on a wall.
Call from
classic
to that
man
later.
cave we're talking about.
Put
yeah.
that right up on the stairwell. Right when you walk in, you know what I'm all about. The Venom Girls. Hello, welcome to the William Street Swap Shop.
Yeah, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Zach.
And I'm Matt.
Hello, Zach.
Hello.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Who are you? Do you
This
own the
is John
Venom?
Janssen.
Do you own the Venom? Are you the person claiming these women?
I'm in possession of the Venom Girls poster.
Nice.
That is I.
Tell us about this building you found it in. Tell us what was going on that day where you just like sort of picking around a vacant building.
I was clearing flooring,
Oh, nice.
and it was a abandoned MMA.
Did you meet
building.
anybody in the building?
Abandoned MMA building. So they were like,
There's a homeless guy living out back.
Was he a former MMA fighter, or her?
No.
Okay. Wait, so it
Just
was an
not much
MMA,
treasure.
an extreme. It was the mixed martial arts. It used to be an arena.
Just a small town business that failed.
Oh, where at?
Wisconsin.
Okay, that would be
Yeah.
a great place to. If you ever need to meet anybody on Craigslist or to exchange an item, so someone who might claim the Venom Girls poster, I would, just my professional opinion, I would recommend you tell them to meet at that building, and you guys will do a swap there. I feel like that'd be safe. If you're
Right.
embarrassed to be seen with the poster in public, you could go to that building, no one would see it, and exchange it with a lady or a gentleman who would want that poster.
That sounds like a great idea.
Cool.
do you
I
look?
also wanted to point out on the back of the poster, it gives you the optimized diet and training program of the Venom Girls.
Oh, that's
Ah.
a game changer.
So is this currently hanged up somewhere in your abode, or is it just on
I
the floor?
recently just came in possession of it.
Okay.
Nice.
So you have not. It looks like the picture you took is hung up. I see a little bit of a glare on it. It looks like it's just.
It's on the floor.
Oh, it's on the
It's on the
floor.
floor.
Okay. How did you iron it out like that? You know how sometimes posters roll up. You have to put heavy
It's just
objects.
in good condition,
Wow. So someone was really valuing
mint
this.
condition.
Okay. I don't see any tears in it or any stains. So
Right.
it looks really good. I would love to have that poster as well, Matt. I might swap and compete with you and have a swap off.
I like it the way that it nestles
Well, maybe
onto our.
you'd like to make me an offer.
Well,
You know, I thought about that, but I don't know if that's against the rules or what. But it fits our back wall
I
there
think,
just
I think
perfect.
that'd be a good poster for Max.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
Max would love that poster.
I think Max would love that to look up at every day.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Where were you gonna put it if you don't get any bites? Where is it going? And paint a picture for us. Your place.
Well, the whole,
You got a little
I might just have to hang it up
okay. Well,
kitchen
and
or
look at it
bedroom?
every day.
Yeah.
I would think this belongs more with us though. So I would be willing to maybe make an offer or make a trade.
I want to learn a little bit more about you. Like you said, it was a flooring job. Like, do you do flooring or?
No, I was just helping out a person that bought the building.
Day job. And the guy who bought the building, what's gonna go in there? Is it a restaurant concept?
Dry cleaners and a party shop.
All right.
Party shop. What kind of parties?
This sounds like illegal
Like
gambling.
balloons.
Balloons. Like
Balloon parties.
would you purchase the helium to put in there?
Well, possibly.
Because
I'm not
okay.
too sure.
So would you help your friend do this, or was this just a one-time thing? Because I think this poster, if you made copies of it, you could put that all up all over and have different parties and have that up.
Right. It was a definite perk to find this.
Yes.
So your buddy's an entrepreneur. It sounds like got his hands a little bit in everything.
Right.
Have you tried to contact the Venom girls at all? Their names are
I haven't yet.
okay.
I haven't.
Well, it's not too late. We could
Right.
help you. Matt and I both have fantastic relationships. We'd offer advice if you wanted to meet them.
Which one would you like to meet?
We've got some contacts in the industry. We're kind of in, a little bit of the entertainment world side of things.
I really like the abs on the girl in the center, actually. So I think,
Yeah.
to answer your question, yeah.
Excellent.
Mhm.
How about
We don't
you?
know though. This looks
On
like
the
it
right?
could be 10 years old. It could be
Yeah,
be
they-
out of the game. Who knows?
Yes, there could have been a tragedy that happened at that MMA building, and they could have been the ones that used to own it, and they could be haunting it now.
If anybody knows
could be passed
what's
away.
happening with the Venom girls now, we invite you to call in.
Or send us a Gmail.
Or if you know them,
or if you are them,
or if you are them.
please call in.
Well, I'd like to see if I could trade this for a fish center shirt.
A Fish Center shirt. Okay, well we will.
Yeah, if you could steal one of those.
We'll put it in the our treasure chest, and we will get back to you.
We want to leave it. I think we can make that happen.
Okay.
If we don't get
Unless
if
there's
the
a better
process
offer.
doesn't work out for you better with another viewer /
Right.
swap shop barterer. But yeah, I think we can make that happen. We appreciate you being a friend of the show.
Yeah.
In this,
And
in
thanks
this
for sending
its
in that pic.
inaugural episode.
Yeah.
Well,
This is
thank you.
not going to end well, I think, here. This is probably...
Well, I had
Alrighty.
political aspirations to run for some kind of form of public office, and I think having these backgrounds behind me right now will be
Yeah.
great campaign.
Local mayor, you're gonna
Give
be
you a
like
strong
way out in the
platform.
front
Mhm,
of the
absolutely.
local mayor race in St. Louis, or
Yes.
a St. Louis small town
Yes.
suburb.
When I get older,
And then the week before, they drop the Venom Girls backdrop, and you're
comes a
next to some creep with a headset on.
Venom Gate.
I think it's time to bring them back. I think they've been in the shadows too long.
Bring who? The Venom Girls back?
Right.
I think my professional opinion, I think they passed away in that building, and that poster is some kind of symbol that they left as
Yeah.
ghosts.
Did your
Right.
friend get the building by spending a night in the haunted? It was like in the will of the Venom Girls. You got to spend a night in our haunted gym.
There you go. That'd be a good business opportunity.
Well, you should do that at your balloon and party build a new business with them. Invite people to
Right.
come and sleep with you guys, because that would be a good time. I bet. Look
I'll
for
mention that to them.
posters. That's what you tell them. You say, hey, next time you go out and do that, you should put up a Craigslist ad.
And
Say, please come join me at this abandoned building down the street in Wisconsin. we'll go look for posters
Next to
together.
the lumber yard.
And if you
Next to the
listen,
lumberyard.
they say if you listen real carefully, you can still hear the clinking
can
of
hear
the
cracks.
weights together at night,
Mm.
and a child crying.
So, any of the items that you've seen so far, have you any interest in them at all, or you really want to trade this for a Fish Center shirt?
I haven't really seen anything of
Okay.
interest to me.
Fair enough. Not everybody, different strokes for different folks.
So we got a little
I
recap.
mean, where else are you gonna get a Venom's girls poster?
Oh, you're
That's
absolutely
really
correct. I
what you
don't
have
I
to
don't
ask yourself.
disagree. I
See,
think-
that's the kind of salesmanship we're looking for. Like,
Yes.
we'll open the floor to you.
Where-
Like, let's.
Where have you ever seen these anywhere?
No, never, not once. I would love to. I'm telling you right now, 100%. Honestly, I would love to have that at my home because not only would it show that I'm somebody who is hip and down, but that I'm sexy and I'm authentic.
And open-minded.
Yes.
There you go.
Well, so
How
please.
about an offer then?
Yeah, we'll send you a Fish Center shirt. What's your size?
Oh, all right. Well, I'm not a bodybuilder.
Okay.
but
Well, you can send
probably
us
an
in an
extra
email.
large or large.
Okay, well, send us an email at williams.swap@gmail.com, and we'll get the shirt sent out to you. Send us your address, and then please don't forget to send
Alright.
us that poster, or else, the deal is not made.
Right.
Yeah.
I think we can say that's a deal.
Yeah. Is that
I'd
officially a
say
deal?
so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. We'll leave it open.
Handshake.
If we get any last-minute offers, we'll leave the Venom girls on the table. But
Yeah.
I think that was a successful exchange.
The Venom girls are off the table.
All right.
Is that our official? Is that gonna be part of the show?
Well, we have a
That-
gong that we're given for tea time.
All right. Well, bang the gong.
Don't hang up yet. It's a deal.
There we go. We talked about getting a gavel. I think the gong implies something more Asian is happening than, like specifically like we close the deal on a.
Well, we could use this and
But-
just do. It's a deal.
Yeah. Let us know. Send us an email. You want a gong
Yeah.
or a gavel? Which is the more appropriate
Yeah.
deal?
The show is all
Or-
about democracy. So yeah, the viewer. You're helping us shape this.
Yeah. Or a cha-ching.
Yeah, cha-ching. I even think like maybe a just a nice like hand clap. You
Yeah.
know, just they did the deal.
Yeah. Or we shake hands.
Yeah.
To
Hey,
the camera.
Matt, it was really great working with you today on getting that deal done. I think the questions you asked him, great, to the point. He did a great job finding that for us, and he sent us in, and we're going to get him that shirt. Thank you.
It was my pleasure,
Thank you.
and I think you did a great job. Oh, look, there's the. There we go.
Almost.
That solved itself right there.
We paid a lot of money for that to be animated at a big top client animation house here in the Southeast. So
Yeah.
I hope you guys appreciate that.
We have a non-disclosure agreement. We can't name them, but
Nope.
it cost us a lot of money.
Let's just say that was in the contract for them. That's going to be on for the next 3 to 4 years. You're going to better get used to those handshakes.
Yeah. Let's just take a minute to. People don't really know us. Why don't you tell them a little about you and
Okay.
things that how you got into this game, and just general interests.
Oh, sure. Well, my name is Zach White. I love items, as I mentioned earlier. I love receiving them. I love giving them. I love seeing the smile on someone's face when they open up something, and it just tickles them. Everything about swapping is unique and interesting to me because it's been something that's been done historically for millions of years. When people wanted to exchange something, they didn't resort to violence to hit someone or hurt them to take their things. They would swap and trade it. They would say, I like that Venom Girls poster you have, so I'm going to trade you a really nice, interesting thing like a Fish Center shirt.
Yeah.
And they would do the deal. They would shake hands. And I just think that kind of satisfaction doesn't happen anymore. I haven't
We're
seen
talking
it.
like back in the turn of the century, people would
Yes.
trade Fish Center
Yes.
shirts for.
And if you don't mind, and some things about me, I love cooking. I recently started doing that. I love poetry. I've done poems a few times. In fact, I have a few words coming to me now about swapping. Swap. Meet me at the IHOP. Not for pancakes, but to trade that rake. Please bring your supplies. I will bring lots of fishing ties and flies. We could go hang out all day, or I'll walk away because we're just swapping. We're not dating.
That was beautiful.
Thanks. I try to. I did a lot of poetry at my community college I went to, and then I transferred to a university and continued to do it. And I'm thankful that I still have it. I still have the talent, the bug to try and do it.
Mhm.
And if
And
I
now
can
you're
combine that with my love for swapping things, and
sharing your gift.
right, and I love to fix things. A lot of people call me handyman. I love to just come over and fix something for you. So
Swap.
or swap.
Right.
Matt, what about you? I've been your best friend for a long time now.
Swap.
I think I'm going to save me for the next episode. I
Okay.
wanted there to be a little mystery when they write about this episode in the blogs, like, what's the story with
Fair
Matt?
enough.
We know about Zach now.
Fair enough. Well, speaking
But I
of
do-
mysteries,
Yeah, is it
I have a
time for the-
mystery item I'd like to show off.
Okay, should we do the mystery?
Yes. So right now, I'd like someone to call in, and they have two options. This show wouldn't be fair if Matt and I just listed what you were swapping. We have to bring in stuff as well sometimes. And right now, I have this wonderful, interesting hat. This would go great for our first caller, Meat Wrist, with those pins. You could put a couple pins on there that say, I hate school, kiss my grits. It's a checkered hat, flames on it. It's pretty neat. I think you'd get a lot of likes. Probably would go great with a Venom Girls poster as well.
Yep.
And if you ever get that motorcycle Meat Wrist, this would be great to wear. Forget helmets. Get a pin that says, I hate helmets, and then wear this hat. But also underneath this hat is a surprise. Now you, the viewer, have an option. Either pick the hat or the surprise. And if we don't get a call in the next minute, we'll solve it next time. But if we can get someone to call in, we'll find out what's under the hat.
I think everyone's dying to know. But again, I think maybe that's something to save for the next episode, the big
Okay.
reveal.
Well, that's it. We'll
But
leave them
maybe
on a
we could,
cliffhanger.
Should we recap
Swap.
what's out there for?
Yes. So
Can we pull up today's items? And I think we should include the poster in there. We've got Meat Wrist from Phoenix with the set of 3 metal
beautiful
enamel
pins.
pins. Judas Priest, I Hate School, and Kiss My Grits. 3 timeless sentiments.
And then we have,
And then we had the second dude.
yeah, I don't even, he went to Bonnaroo, and he got this hat.
He went to Bonnaroo.
Got it a little dirty, but he said he made a lot of good memories in it. And it's a neat hat. It's a Moon and Night if you like the Aqua Teens.
Yep. Pre-worn, pre-seasoned. The mesh sometimes on those takes, good 2-3 months to really break in. So you've got that already done for you.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it's been sweated in.
I think
Maybe
what's-
you're into that too. So
And I think when someone sees that hat, Matt, and they're like, wow, look at that person, they see it and they say that person's already going to be a good friend to hang out with. They don't
Mhm.
take things too serious. They go at their own pace.
Yep.
That's somebody I would like to hang out with. So if you ever want to hang out with someone like me, I would suggest you could start by wearing that hat.
And then finally we got URD, who hangs out in buildings and finds things there.
The
such
Venom
as
Girls.
This poster of the Venom Girls.
3 beautiful bodybuilders hanging out inside of an abandoned building.
Elite athletes.
Feel free to put it up anywhere in your house or in your apartment. Or at your place of work if they're really cool and let you do those kind of things.
Yeah.
Well, these items are up. We'll put them up where our website is under construction.
Right.
And
We had a Facebook page and then it didn't really work, so we're going to try it again.
right.
But you'll be able to put up your own items before shows, and we encourage you to keep us in mind.
Yes.
Email us at williams.swap@gmail.com with the kinds of things you'd like to present out there.
Absolutely. And don't
Make it-
forget about the hat, the checkered hat with the surprise underneath.
That's right.
That's something that
Keep
I think
thinking about it.
think about that for our next show. It's a beautiful hat, and I'd like to see someone get it. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Up next is Crosswords, and that does it for today's show.
It's been a pleasure to be here with you guys, and we hope that you'll keep tuning in. And I want to congratulate you on a successful first show.
Thanks,
Zach.
Matt.
It's
I had a great time with
a lot
you
of fun
and
to
everybody on
be
the
out
phone.
here with you.
Yes, thank you.
swap, 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 swap.